Now, the rest of the story.
Alright, welcome back to another fun, exciting adventure at the rest of the story, or on the rest of the story. So, we just got shut down. Kind of. And you're probably going to ask, well, then why am I still running? Ryan took down the second load for the day, and the guy at the scale house said, don't bring any more. So Ryan called me up frantically and said, stop, quit harvesting, don't run any more out. And being the manager, and I call myself the manager because I'm trying to manage everything that's going on around here right now, I was told to figure out what to do. So I did. I called up Gavilon, and they said that they are not hit by that fuel shortage, that gas shortage, so it's not like they can't dry it. Their problem is they're getting too much grain, too much coming in, and they can't keep up. They're currently running their dryer around the clock, and everything's full up. They can't get it run through fast enough, the amount of grain that's coming through, which sounds about right for everything that's really hit the farmers this fall. So, that's a neighbor, by the way. I don't know how much you guys can actually see me, but this is pretty much the only place in the cab my camera mount actually would want to stay. So, the plan is we are taking the load that we already had run out down to Hazel Green rather than Dubuque, because they said nothing to Dubuque, because we're just going to be sitting in a line for the rest of the day. So alright, I appreciate your honesty. So what we're doing is Ryan's going to take that load to Hazel Green. They said that they have a little bit of room yet, especially when they know that you're coming. He'd be able to get that unloaded, so that's what Ryan's heading out to do. And then he's actually going to come back and get a load loaded up again for tomorrow. Today is Saturday, the 16th. And yeah, it's not getting super late. It's not the end of the world that we're still running. I just had a high school classmate stop by yesterday, and that's the first thing he asked me, are you guys gonna get everything done? And it's like, well, yeah, we will get everything done. We're actually, I don't know where we are as of right now. I think everything at Ryan's is done as of right now. We ran until 10 o'clock last night. The last bit of his corn went to the bin for cattle feed, and Dad has approximately 40 acres plus or minus about 7 acres. I have the most left. I think I wanted to say we're down to under 100 acres left to run out, but that's not the case. If we could have ran all day like I was planning on, we'd be under 100 acres by the end of the day. But we've actually been pretty fortunate as far as being able to deliver bushels. This is the first road bump we've actually hit this fall. So this stuff that I'm in right now is not yielding the best. It was managed pretty heavily. It's not hitting 200 bushels even. I mean, it's hitting it in spots. I mean, but the field average is it's struggling to even get close to thinking about hitting 200 bushels, which is meh. I mean, it always is unfortunate when it doesn't run as nice as you'd like it to, but not everything can run 300 bushel to the acre either. And as far as my marketing goes, I've discussed that enough times in the past. I'm actually sitting pretty good, really good, marketing wise. I just wish I would have sold more. I'm about 6,000 bushels shorter than where I would really want to be, and I'm gonna take that nice little expensive piece of knowledge. I get better every year, but I'm gonna take that little bit of knowledge going into next year, and I will be making sure that up to my guarantee, the amount of bushels that I can sell, they will be sold going into harvest. I mean, I missed out on 60 cents per bushel right now, so oh well. As far as anything to look forward to after harvest, I was kind of flirting with the idea of maybe thinking about possibly trying tillage. The ground is soft. I mean, for as cold as it got, the ground isn't exactly as froze as you'd think. I mean, it is. It's got like a frozen crust, but that little bit of heat we had the last 2 days now has done a really good job at loosening up the topsoil, or bringing that frost back out of the ground. And they are calling for rain again. Back to its Mother Nature's back to her summer tricks. They're calling for rain about every. There's my empty can of Mountain Dew that just fell. They're calling for rain about every 4 days. Again, it's summertime all over again. Oh well, don't care. I don't at this point. I mean, whatever the weather throws at us at this point, it really shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, I'd put us at probably 85% done with harvest overall. And my plans were to be done by Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Isn't going to happen. I'm going to call it a downward revision. But I'm thinking like by Friday, Saturday of next week is my current goal. So you guys want to sit and wonder what I'm planning after harvest? Well, I don't know where the dust all settles as far as the income wise and where the money is going to be going, if there's any money, if I'm lucky enough to have any money left over, of course. But I gotta go deal with cattle. And after I get done working with the cattle this afternoon, I got a bunch of and that's what happens when your SD card gets full. So I just carried on for another 5 minutes talking literally to myself. So this clip is just to tie up this video. No, I'm not going to be going deer hunting. I haven't in a while. As far as the rest of that field goes, there's currently like 3 acres standing out there right now. Little concerned that that's what it's going to be to finish up harvest this year. I mean, I really hope it isn't just 2 or 3 loads a day and don't come back until tomorrow. Because that's what the last 2 days of running have been. We've gone back to that field, I think, 4 times now, and if we could actually haul for full days, like start right in the morning and then haul harvest all through the day, that field would have been done, and I would have been about halfway done with the next field that is just down the road from it. But I don't know, harvest struggles, I guess. So harvest is not done. It's getting warm out. It was like 50 here this week, and it's mud. Harvest is currently at a standstill because I'm a little concerned about compaction and destroying the fields, and I've pretty much decided at this point I'm planning on doing pretty much as much tillage as I possibly can going forward here, just for the amount of damage we've done to the fields, compaction we've caused in the fields, and just tearing up the fields overall, just trying to get this last 100 acres or so of corn out of the field. So with the way this weather's been going, you can see how much the lights help on the front of the machine, but with the way this weather's going, if I get a chance, if we get a chance to do any tillage, the plan is to literally VT everything that has been corn this year, even if it's had the fodder pulled off of it. It's getting hit with the Earthmaster, and then I'm planning on chisel plowing anything that's really going to be going into corn, plus any ditches, plus any place else that needs some attention, like the ground that's going to new seeding next year. That is all I have for this video. I'm sorry the last one kind of got cut off. I guess I should have emptied my SD card out before I started the day off. As a matter of fact, I think I'll do that right now.